Hey guys, I'm back and today we're going to be doing Help, which is an easy Linux box by Hack the Box. It's part of liankusangi's OSCP like list, which preps you for the OSCP, and the community mainly rates it as a medium machine. So, on top of that, before I start, I want to say that my Discord server link is in the description, and there's one other thing I need to say, but um, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, about the last video that I posted about what was it? Which box was it, man? No idea. I completely forgot which box it was. Yeah, it's networked. Okay, yeah, networked. I completely suck at. I wouldn't say I suck, but that was so disappointing of me. Like I was like so depressed the whole day when I just went straight to what do you say? When I went straight to the walkthrough. It was just so disappointing in me because I could have figured that out and all that, and it was just so depressing the whole day. I was like, why did I do that? I could have looked at the code even more and found out. But I guess it's just like, when you look at something and you just don't look at it too in depth and you just skip over it a bit. And yeah, that's kind of like what happened. But then I went to open admin and I was doing good. It was pretty easy, and I was recording that as well. And but the machine kept crashing so many times that I was like, hell with this. I just turned it off, and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, and I just put it in red. And now I'm going to be doing help. Other videos that I might be doing next is Sunday, Sea, Poison probably, Irked, and I can't do Underpass because it's live, I believe. And yeah, over here I'll do some of the rest. I don't want to do mediums because I'm not a fan of making content more than 2 hours or 3 hours. So I'm afraid some of these mediums might go long. Even Poison I'm considering doing. Um, uh, but yeah, I might do one medium, but if it goes too long, I'm probably just gonna cut it in the middle and not post it. Um, yeah, and to combat that, I might start doing live streaming because then it's much more easier to watch and do together, and I feel like the learning experience is probably better. But yeah, it says here trying to connect, so I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. So one second, let me just connect to the Wi-Fi real quick. All right, I turn on the hotspot because my um, ISP is acting up. So yep, here we ran my alt port scan and then east port individually. We have a domain over here that we're probably going to add, and UDP over here, which revealed nothing. So first of all, let's add this to our sudo nano executable host file. Let's go here, close this, add this here, copy, paste this here. Let's go back actually and visit this website by clicking open link. Let's also turn on burp. There we go. For some reason isn't showing up. And why would this box be acting up? And let me get a new VPN packet. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that took so damn long and it really pissed me off. Okay, so let's open this link over here. And we get Apache 2 Ubuntu default page. I'm also going to put this in burp real quick, just to see what type of headers we get. And is it not going through? What's going on? Let's restart this actually. Why is it so slow? Every time I click this, it's not opening. Eighty, 80. This might be the issue. Options. Alright, let's go to Google and go to some page. So it is working. Alright, then the Apache just thing isn't working. I guess it's cached. So if I go here, do this in advance. Okay, I thought I would clear it out. No worries, settings. Delete cookie. I'll just do it here actually. Now if we do refresh, we got it. Probably nothing's going to be hidden in the source page or the source code, but it's worth a try. Okay, we do have this. And this. Did I do this machine before? I don't think so. Alright, because I've seen this type of thing before. Let's go to 3000. 3000. Hi, Sheev. To get access, please find the credentials with the given query. So over here, if we go here, query, let's do nano notes. Great. So now let's run some scans on this. First thing I want to do is extension PHP and dot. That's pretty much all we need. Here we can go help.hackthebox, and that would run the scan for me. We do have something called support in here. What does this do? Cannot get index. Support, let's try out support. Support. Looks like it's working like an API, to be honest, due to the fact that it's saying this cannot get this. If I go over here and look at the headers, index, nothing here. Let's go to JavaScript. Cannot get JavaScript. And why is this? It's so slow. Damn. Going back, that reminds me, notes. Given Curie. Nope. Very popular one. We do have this express thing over here, which is kind of weird. Let's try to do some search on this. Let's turn this off. Let's also run dir search. Cannot post, okay. Found some GraphQL. What the hell is this? Get Curie missing. So if I go over here, sheet, users, so from here we can probably do fuff, go here, close all of this. I just noticed this is working with the regular um, alright, we also had to do this one as well. 3000, no wonder. So we'll run this here. And I'm gonna go top to bottom here and just do fluff this. I want to close all of this, paste this users, and do fuzz over here. Help dot hack the box. Let's do this. Close this fuzz. I see. Let's see what so we can get. And the thing that's wrong about this is that this should be 3000. That's why we're not getting a single hit. Copy, and let's just paste this over here. Get the whole damn thing, man, for me. Oh, it's asking for a name? Is it gonna be, if I go here and write Shiv? Nope, let's try admin. Let's try a post request. Post body missing. Let's try this post request. Body parser. Change request method. Nothing here yet, nothing here. This is worth a read. I also want to go to the regular 3000 page and just write over here support. Help desk Z. Okay, that's a good find. Let's try JavaScript. JavaScript. Probably gonna be nothing here. So we do have access to help desk Z. Let's go over here and do. Actually, no, let's collapse this. And let's open this here and write search exploit help desk Z. We do have some authenticated SQL injection unauthorized. We need to be authenticated. Let's try some stuff out. Admin dot admin. Nope. Let's just try the normal admin. Let's go help desk Z default creds. Let's see if we can find something here. Don't want to go through here. Nope. This seems like a nice file, arbitrary file upload. Don't you need like access to this? Let's try it. Search exploit. Let's take a look at the code real quick. Unauthenticated shell upload. Okay, so it's unauthenticated shell upload. Seems like a lot of editing to do though in this. So what we're gonna do is Python 3. Yep. What about this? Oops. 2.
Alright, so we got this base URL. You can go ahead and just do this name, we'll just call it test. Going back over here, nothing here, nothing here, and nothing here. Why is it hanging though? ID? I'm gonna try another exploit. Unauthenticated. Let me also try this. Okay, then whatever. Did shell upload GitHub. We have quite a lot. It's taking so long to load. Strange, nothing's working now. So now we're having errors with everything. Alright, give me 1 second to fix this issue because I think it's going to take longer than expected. Alright, I've fixed the issue. So here we have, we can run the exploit again, the same one. Not getting anything there. What I'm going to have to do is nano exploit.php red shells. Oh, 10, 14.8. Okay, 9001 is fine. Oh, this is help. Oh, this is the full fucking walkthrough, bro. We don't want that. But I'll happily take this, as this does not seem like it's yours. Nah. Why isn't this not working? You can download this. Alright, let's go here and let's remove and move downloads. Exploit over here. Let's run exploit. Okay, it's doing something. Let's try one of these out. And this is where it goes for uploading. What if I change this? Open link. What is this called? I guess it's this one. The fuck is this? R? File is not allowed. But it worked now. So now if I go over here, open link. And shouldn't this execute and give me a reverse shell? Dot. What the hell is this? So from my knowledge, we upload it first and then we get it. So let's double check our exploit.php. 10.10.14.89. Okay, this is fine. Before we do run this again, let's try to upload it. Test, test. Let's do this. Hi. Display.php. GCRXA. Okay, 1x SG2. And we're also going to do this. File not allowed. If we run this, QAB 1P. You have to do some manual stuff with this. 2B77E. Oops, I did PY, not PH. Over here, I did what? Let's do that again. HI. Instead of doing this, we're going to do this. K21UT. Burp is on. Submit. Huh? File not allowed. Why is it doing? I think I'm doing the right file, no? Exploit.php. RFY1J. Submit. Okay, it worked this time. And when I do this, Why is it using PNG? Does it not see that it's... Oof. Alright, let's try something else. Nano exploit.php to exploit.far. Oops. Let's give it a try. ft5qw submit. Okay, let's submit this. What the hell? Why isn't it working? G9OU8 file not allowed. Nice fucking machine, man. At this point, I'm gonna install a brand new VM. I'm gonna pause the video and fix this. Alright, it's fixed. Let's go here. Desk Z. Alright, so here. This is not for us, honestly. One OF3P. The file is still uploaded. And let's try this. So let's move download help desk over here. Let's do Python help desk. Right, Python 2. Let's do move reverse this and make this reverse shell PHP. So I guess this is where we're supposed to put it. And over here we can just put help.hackthebox. First we gotta submit the ticket. Test blah over here. Let's click this. Go with 5JPIB. File not allowed. Click enter. Oops, it ran perfect. Thank God. So I guess I was getting this wrong. I mean, it did mention just the base URL. I mean, we can see. You should have at least went to this area. I don't know what happened over here. Oh well, we got the shell that we needed, ID, and we are in quite some groups. For that, I'm just gonna collapse this piece of shit and collapse this to ls, and let's get a proper shell. Let's do this. Perfect. Control Z. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. And that's about it. So we got the nice colors. Nothing in ops. Let's check home. So we are the help user, so we can go to help. And we can see that there's a binary over here, or something over here. If you go inside of it, we have all of this. Let's go into, let's cat this webpack. Sudo/l. We don't have the password for help, so we can leave that over there. If I go inside test, we have this. Bro, there are so many directories. What is this karma? Alright, actually let's leave. Let's do the help. Actually, let's also read this readme thing. This is mainly for the graph SQL or QL thing that we found, I guess. Let's get out of here. And we do have this mp debug log, which contains nothing. npm looks interesting. Really weird. .nano. Nano has nothing. Let's look at .forever. So we do have all of this stuff. Let's grep this password. Well, we do have this config. psaux. Okay, let's go to ID again. We have quite some permissions here, such as this admin thing, which helps us review logs. I'm gonna go check out one of these. They're mainly the same size, which is 85, 85, 85. I'm gonna check out the bigger ones, which is, yeah, they're kind of the same size. I'm pretty sure they contain the exact same thing then. Yeah, let's go to sock and see what's inside there. Nothing here. And CD PIDs. Okay, we do have some stuff here. Pretty much the same size. Okay, I'm not interested in any of this, as of now at least. Let's go and see if there's a database. var cdww html cd support cd uploads. Oh shit, I think I crashed. Tickets. This is owned and run by root, and we can see we do have some files over here that were uploaded. Cat index.php, we can check this out. Okay, we also have articles, so we can check out cd articles. Cat index.php, nothing here. Clients. So we did find something. How about if we go here? What about this? There's cat index as well, which doesn't show anything. So this is all HTML. I need some staff. This is probably better. And I could look at this, but I'm probably not going to find any reference to some database. And we can check out this index one, which is probably nothing. CD backups. We can check out the permissions. Nope. Alright, let's do some enumeration. We can also check out the temp directory actually. Probably going to involve this. Oops, what the hell just happened? Thank God. Okay, so connection issues. Why isn't this working? Give me a moment. I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna just restart this. Alright, I got it to work. Great. So we can go here. Just gonna run some basic enumerations before I run linps. I am going to first run, see some cron tabs real quick. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. Find writable directories that we have. And I want to check this as well. Damn, that was a mistake. This is something I haven't seen before. And this one too. Fuck out bins. Zim, nothing here. NT. Gonna just run these to double check what the hell they are. Exim is a mail transfer agent and is normally called by mail user agent, not directly from the shell. Exim. Alright, great. What about this? And we actually have another one as well. What the hell is this? I believe the command is running hostname now. Doing all this and then it's doing this. I mean, it's worth a shot. Temp. I'm gonna try this first. Subvenom, reverse shell. This here. Top to bottom. Actually, I think we should collapse this because we already have this here. So Python 380. This here. wget 10.10.14.8. Host name, output, host name. Great. Let's go here and what are we looking for again? Oh yeah. Path abuse. Why is it so slow, man? Okay. We are going to... Sure, we can add this over here. Doesn't matter. export path. Echo path, and before we have to do anything, we have to do shaman plus x hostname, so it could run. And let's run this thing once more. Nah, okay, it would be super cool if this was the way. What does snail even do? You know what, let's just run linpeas and check everything out first. Locate linpeas. Let's take this and let's move this here. Did we get 10.10 14.8? Linpeas.sh. Linpeas.sh. Oh yeah, I forgot we're in some groups. Damn it. Privilege groups. This group is I think a kernel exploit could work as well. We can check logs. OPA admin. What this means, we go here and we check hack tricks. Trusting groups. Nope. Nope. Root. Why isn't this working properly? Okay, let's start with the disk group. I don't know if this is the actual disk group. I think it's called disk and not CD-ROM. But since we have access to, let's try admin first. How with this? CD var log, and we do have a couple of good logs here. to check out. Let's go kern log 1. Oops, that's quite a lot. Okay, kern log .1.
Check the size as well.
Cat last log. File last log. Okay. cd mysql. Cat error logs. Alright then, that was our first, and now we can check this. What the hell is wrong? So we can't really do anything else. Let's see here. We do have authentication log. Okay, and then the next is nothing here. Oh, my back hurts. Alright, let's look at other groups. Is this considered part of the disc group? Nope. Permissions denied. Okay, so I probably don't have access to that. It's probably something in logs then. I'm gonna run linpiece. Hopefully it works this time. can try this. But since this is running, I'm going to give it a moment. Okay, yep, this pseudo version. Let's check it out. Probably is going to be something vulnerable there. Yeah, okay, we got a bunch of these to try out as well. Now the thing is G. This is one of the cron tabs, which we don't have the ability to change. That's fine. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. This. And we do have GCC installed, that's great. It's telling us to check these error logs as well, which we kind of did. Yep, unknown binary, which I was very confused about. snail priv ep. Let's check that out as well. snail. What was it called? snail priv. Okay, so we also have this that we might want to try. Screen 4.5. Let's check screen out over here. 4.5.0. This is also vulnerable. So we found this as well, screen. What version is this? Probably didn't check for us, but we'll find out soon. None of this. Okay. Oh, it takes quite a while. So we have nail, we have screen, and we have the GCC. That's what we know from right now. And there's a bunch of PHP files as well over here, which I did not check, I guess. So now we know that there's also PHP files. Alright, let's let this run and finish. Var log check. These are other logs that I should definitely take a look at. So right now, if we go to notes, nano notes, we have more logs, kernel exploit, screen, and snail. Come on. Come on, hurry up. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, it's taking quite a while. I'm gonna cut it off here. We do have a lot to try anyways. So first of all, a snail H version. It's not showing me the version yet. If I just click a snail like that, it should see the version at the top. 14.8.6. 14.8.6, and this is 16, so anything less than that is worth a shot, man. It's worth a shot. And to run this, all we have to do is okay, let's just copy this. Let's just quit out of here and do nano snail.c. GCC snail output nail. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Alright, we'll try this in a bit. I'm gonna go with this one now. See if anything quick is gonna work. Nano exploit.c. GCC exploit.c. Output exploit. Great, that's a good sign. And that's a perfect sign. So we have root access, but I'm just gonna check two more things just because I'm just super curious. What was the other one in my notes? Screen. Will screen work or not? Let's try it out. There's an yep, POC right over here. I actually have it. Nano screen.c Paste this all here. Whoops, wrong extension. And now we can just do screen without bash screen.sh. No, it didn't work. That's weird. cd root. So we can just exit out of here, honestly. This exploit did work. Do we have anything else that we wanted to check besides the logs? Screen kernel, snail. This seems interesting. Ooh, let's try this as well. And we can call this nail.c. Put this all in here. Now with nail.c, the first thing we gotta do is compile it. So gcc nail.c output, and we'll name it the same thing that they've named over here. Perfect, it worked. Now to get this to work, double check the binary. Let's go back here. There we go. So it is this exact same. Let's just cancel this. Let's see if this works. This could take a while. How long does it usually take? Alright. I'm gonna give this like 2-3 minutes. Till then, I'm also going to check out what other people have done. Help walkthrough. Let's check this one out, and yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so they had to find this. Hmm. Alright, they did this. Same thing we did. Is there anything somebody else did? Let's check this one out. And I want to see how he came to the conclusion on the time error. Okay, I get it. Same Privesk, man. Um, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take care. I guess this is not going to work, but yeah, I just wanted to see if it would. See ya.